Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm very excited for this video because this is the video that is all of the behind the scenes and opening my Etsy shop. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, and it is open day for me. I've just kind of set that date to get started. So I was supposed to be recording all of the behind the scenes, like actually showing you guys, but I'm not used to all of this yet, so there are a lot of things that I did not show me doing. I do have some things that I'm going to show you in the video, kind of after I've already done them, but I'm also going to be showing you my shop once it is open. So I'm going to just kind of take you along the process of how today is going to go. So we will go ahead and get straight into the video. The first thing I want to mention is I have not just done this in 1 or 2 days or anything like that. This has been a process over probably 2 months, I believe, since I really fully started working on this, maybe even a little longer. So I'm just going to kind of go through different things that I did to help kind of keep me organized and everything like that. So I'm going to start off with the post office box I needed. So when you set up your Etsy, it is going to ask you for an address. It does ask you for your home address, but when shipping, it's going to need an address. And for safety reasons and everything like that, I also live in my parents' home, so I don't want like anything happening with that. So I decided to get a PO box to be able to put on there to keep everything where they don't know where I'm at or anything like that. So I did get a tiny little clip before I went in the post office, so I'm going to go ahead and insert that here. I am at the post office now, so I'm going to go inside. There's a form you have to fill out and there's a certain amount of money that you have to pay, and I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can get my PO box, and then I'll be right back to talk about kind of that experience and then talk about where I'm going next. After I made that video and went in the post office and everything, I ended up having to go back home because I needed my dad's help on a little bit of it. So I ended up going back that day, and I did indeed get a post office box. So where I live, they gave me, which I'm sure it doesn't matter where you live, but they gave me 2 keys for my post office box. And then they just kind of gave me this sheet back that tells you how to apply, and they wrote down my post office box number and all of that for me. And the price, I'll go ahead and just disclose that, but the price that I paid for mine, which I only paid for a six month for it, and it was $78, which was a lot more than I thought it was going to be, but it's going to be worth it for me to have that for my Etsy. So that's all you have to do though, is just fill out this sheet and then go in there and they verify your identification by 2 different forms. So you have to have that. And then once they do that, they give you a number. You pay for either 6 months or a year, and then they give you your 2 keys, and then you have your post office box. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a haul of some of the items that I got for when I ship things. So I've already got like shipping things. I have all of that set and organized. But just to be safe, because I am running low on tissue paper, I went ahead and went to Dollar Tree and got some more. I always go to Dollar Tree because you can get a whole pack and it's cheaper than at Walmart or anything like that. I'm sure you can also buy like bigger packs on Amazon, but for right now, this is just what works best for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. So I ended up picking up 2 of these, and Dollar Tree is now $1.25, so these were not $1, but still it was cheaper for me to do it this way. So I just kind of got this like bubble kind of theme, and then it came with yellow. So for my tissue paper, I don't really have a specific like set color and all of that. I just kind of get what I think's cute, and then whenever I have the item in front of me, I will get a tissue paper that kind of coordinates with that or something like that when I pack it. So I got 2 of those. Then I got 2 of these. So these have little balloons. I thought these were so cute, and it comes with pink. So these ones come with 8 sheets in each, so I got 2 of these. And then I ended up picking up this kind. I thought these were super cute. I love the polka dots. And then this one, this comes with 8 sheets as well, so I picked up 2 of these. And then the other 2 are just, this one comes with 24 sheets, 5 blue, 5 green, 5 yellow, 5 pink, and 4 red. So these are just standard colors, so nothing super fancy, but these are just in case I needed a just plain sheet. And then these are like pastel colors, so there's 4 blue, 5 green, 5 pink, 5 purple, and 5 yellow. And this is a 24 sheet as well, but these are more like pastel compared to this. So that is all of the tissue paper that I got. So I will be stocked up for a little while. And like I said, I do have more tissue paper, but I just ended up getting some more just to be on the safe side. To keep me organized, this is what I started towards like the beginning of the whole process of this. I wanted to keep a list of all of my inventory and what I have in stock and everything like that. It just helps me be more organized, and it helps me stress less about all of those things. So I'm just going to kind of show you the system that I did. I literally typed this up myself. I did not have a template or anything. I just typed it up myself. But I just looks like this. So I'll zoom in a little closer, but this is a list of my skinny tumblers, I call them fat tumblers, but they're just the regular ones, my confetti cups, and then I have this other sheet. So I do want to disclose that today when I open, not all of this will be available. I will be slowly adding each of these things onto my Etsy. Today it will be keychains and my confetti cups that are releasing on my Etsy. But this is the list of toddler cups. This is some more skinny tumblers that I already had done. So this list that I just showed you, some of these are not done yet. They're still blank. So this is kind of like the blank list right here. And then this is water bottles. And then this was another confetti cup that's already done, which I obviously finished. You can see them in the video, these other ones. But that was one at the time that was already done. And then I have this list right here of all my vinyl keychains. So I will go ahead and show you kind of the process that I did. So when I zoom in, if it'll focus. There we go. So I made a column for design. Like I said, a lot of these are blank, but I ended up working on some of them. So I just kind of wrote in what they are. Then the height, width, and length is the size of the box that I'm shipping, not the cup. So I went ahead and put that in. Then I put the price of the cup and then the ounces. Obviously, since this is skinny tumbler, all the information is the same over here. Each one of these will be different, but that's just kind of the information that I'm going to need anyways, and it's all organized in one place for me where I can just look, and that's it. So where you see highlighted is one that somebody has already bought. So before my Etsy, I've been on Facebook and a lady bought 2 of these, so I just highlighted through. So that's what I will be doing as people order on my Etsy. I'll be highlighting through so I know it's already been bought, so I don't get confused or anything like that. Next, I'm going to talk about kind of how I've been able to keep track of all the things that I need to do and all of that. So there's quite a bit of stuff that you need ready for Etsy, which can be quite overwhelming, and I will admit I've gotten overwhelmed many times, but I found that if I make lists for myself, it kind of reduces some of that. So I'm going to show you, which I'll read it off, but here is the list I made. This is my to-do list of things that I need ready. And this is kind of, like I said, helped keep me organized. I've had multiple lists, things everywhere, but this is like the base list that I've had the past couple days. So I needed to have my keychain listing details done, my confetti cup listing details. I did the dimensions for my keychains. I need to have the bio part for my shop. I'm going to have it already written out before I even open my Etsy. A personalized cup vinyl color charts for some of the cups that you can personalize with your name. I'm going to have like vinyl colors to pick from, so I needed to make a chart of that. Font chart for the style of writing you want. Packing supplies, I needed them ready and organized, so they are all ready other than having to add these that I just got. And then work on videos for my YouTube, and then make exciting announcement. So I posted a picture yesterday on my Facebook, on my Instagram, TikTok, to kind of let everybody know about the big announcement that I'm releasing today. So that kind of helps everybody get prepared and know to stay tuned and pay attention to my business Facebook about what the exciting news will be. And then the last two things are shipping details and make a keychain holder. So I made little tiny keychain holder things to ship my keychains and everything. But the shipping details would be, I need to act like I'm packing a cup and weigh that to see how much it'll weigh, and obviously have the measurements of the box and everything, because Etsy needs that to be able to put in the shipping details and everything. And I have to do the same thing with my keychains, so I will have to do that today as well. So the only thing left on this list, I will just let you know, the only thing left that I have to do today before I can even start the process of opening is I've got to do the description part on my keychain listing details. That's the only part I have left, is just the description part. I've got to type up the bio for my shop and the shipping details. So I only have 3 things on that huge list that I've got left to do. But the last thing that I'm going to show you is going to be the process of writing out my listing details. Before I started working towards setting everything for my Etsy up, I did research on YouTube, online and everything. I watched YouTube videos to kind of see how other ladies did it. And I'm going to link down below the lady that I watched that really helped me. But she went in depth, took you every single step through the process of opening your Etsy shop. And I found it so helpful. And so in this notebook that I have, this one is just a plain notebook. And it says, "Just a Girl Boss Building Her Empire." But I wrote down notes. So I went through each section that she talked about, highlighted and everything. So this is for, like I said, the listing details. And then she also had at the end of that video shipping on Etsy. So I went through all of that to make sure I've got all of that down and ready to go, so I know how to do all this. But that's the one notebook. And then I have a separate notebook that I'll show you guys. It's just polka dots. But this is where I went through and I filled out all the information, which meant research on Etsy to find stuff for tags, for the titles of my things and all of that. But I will go ahead and show you an example. Let's see. Okay, so like for my donut confetti cup, I had the title. I wrote down all the things that I needed for that, about this listing, and so on and so forth. But I just kind of went through, wrote down all of that. So it kind of covered a front page and a back page. And that is just me going through each section that that lady talked about and filling it out, so that when I do get on Etsy, it makes it a lot simpler for me, at least. Some people think that's, you know, like twice the work. You're basically writing it and typing it. But for me, I already have it written down. All I've got to do when I get on Etsy is have this in front of me and type it all and plug it into the information on Etsy. So like I said, for me, that is just way easier and less complicated. So that's kind of all of the prep work that I have. Like I said, there are way more things that you are not seeing in this video that I did to start the process of this. And there's a lot of behind the scenes that you're not going to see. But I just wanted to kind of add those things because those were major things that I used. So now I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, go do the rest of those things on that list. and then I will kind of come back before I start the process of opening my Etsy, check in with you guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set up the Etsy and everything just on my own, instead of having to video all that process. And then I'll let you know when it is open. I will do like a screen recording kind of thing to show you what it looks like, and I will have everything linked down below. Like I said, the lady that helped me, I will have that linked below, my social media, and then once my Etsy is open, I will also have that link down below. So I will see you guys in just a little while. I'm now in a different spot, so I'm in the kitchen, and I thought I'd just show you kind of a process of me making my breakfast before I start my Etsy shop, so you kind of see how my day is going. So I went ahead and already started, finished my list and all of that, so that's done. And it is 9:26 now, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast and kind of get ready before I start the process of my Etsy shop actually opening it. So I thought I'd just kind of show you this fun little part where I show you how I make my smoothie. So I'm using a NutriBullet, and I'm using the tallest cup, and it looks like this. And I'm going to tell you all of the things that I'm going to put in it, and then I'm going to show you how I do it. Then you'll see my smoothie and everything. But first I'm going to be adding some of this orange fruit and vegetable smoothie. So there's mandarin oranges, bananas, pineapple, mango, and sweet potato. So I'm going to add some of this in here. I'm going to add some, I think this has pineapple, but I'm going to add some pineapple chunks as well. And then I'm also going to add an actual banana in here as well. And then for yogurt, I'm going to use the Oikos 000 vanilla yogurt. Then I'm going to use, for liquid, I don't use water, and I rarely ever use milk anymore. I like to use a Body Armor, so this is the blue raspberry one. Then I'm going to add some of this daiquiri margarita mixed strawberry. So this is totally not necessary for a smoothie, but it's just kind of like a syrup, and it's really good. I really like it. So I'm going to use it in there just a little bit. And then the last thing is this multi-collagen protein. I'm going to put a scoop of this. This is the first time I'm trying this, but my hair has gotten really thin, and so I'm going to try to start using this to help with that. But those are all of the ingredients I'm going to be putting in here, so I'll move the camera down so you can see how I add it into the cup. my smoothie all blended up, which it kind of seems really liquidy, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. So I did not put the whole entire banana in there, but I'm still gonna eat the rest of the banana. So this is what it looks like. Smells pretty good. I'm gonna try it. It tastes good. You can kind of taste all the fruit. I really like that. So I'm gonna drink this down, and then I'm going to get ready, and then the next time you see me, I will be all ready, and I'll kind of talk to you a little bit more, and then I will start opening my Etsy shop. So this is the last time you are going to see me before I open my Etsy. I just kind of wanted to check back in. It's about 11:26 now. After I last talked to you guys, I got a shower, I've put mascara on, and I went ahead and ate lunch already. So I have all of that done. Everything is caught up. All I have to do is actually open my Etsy. I'm really excited. It's what I've been waiting for all day. So like I said before, I'm not going to show the whole entire process of me opening my Etsy. I'm just going to do that on my own so I can concentrate and everything. But once I have it opened and my stuff listed that I'm listing today, I will be trying to screen record so you can see what the shop looks like and everything like that. I'm not going to go like super in depth and everything because you'll be able to go look at it for yourself if you're interested, but I will be linking all of that down below as well. But this is the last check-in before then, and the next time you see me, I will have my Etsy all the way opened. So I will see you in just a few hours probably. Hi everyone. I just want to start off by saying you'll have to excuse my voice. I am sick at the moment, so I sound really rough, but it has been several days since I last last talked to you guys. So March 9th was supposed to be my launch day and everything, and I had everything prepared for it, but some things happened and that didn't happen. So I'm going to kind of discuss that, and then I will go into today. My shop is open and everything is ready to go. So I'm super excited to talk about all of that, but I will go ahead and talk about what happened first. So it was launch day and I had opened my shop already, and then I started listing items. So I had about 5 items up, was working on my 6th one, when all of a sudden Etsy kind of like cut me off, and this big red banner came across the top of the screen, and it said, "Your Etsy shop has been suspended." So what that means is I couldn't list anything. All of my listings that I already currently had up were deactivated. Like my shop was no longer open, anything. And I was really confused. I didn't understand because they didn't tell me anything of why my shop was shut down. So it told me I was going to be getting an email from them about what happened. So I never got that email. I never got an explanation of why or anything. But I did some research through the Etsy website itself about like through their help thing. And there was one little place where you could put in a request. So basically I typed in a request explaining what my shop name was, what my name was, and what happened. And I sent that in. Then within like maybe 10-15 minutes, I got an email back saying that they were going to be reviewing my situation in depth with a like specialist from Etsy, and that it may take up to 7 days to hear from them about what happened basically and the process of reopening my shop. So fast forward to yesterday. Yesterday was March 17th, and I finally got the email that my shop was reopened. And so I didn't have to do anything, like they reopened it for me and everything. So I went ahead and made an announcement on my Instagram and my Facebook just to kind of prepare everybody that today, March 18th, would be launch day. So I kind of sent out a little picture and typed out a thing, sent that out. And then from yesterday till this morning, I've been working on all of that, working on getting the rest of my listings I wanted up, the little fine details of what my shop looked like, and all of that done. So let's see, it is currently 11:13 and I've already opened. So I sent out the notification on my Facebook page and my Instagram at 9:30 that my Etsy was opened and everything like that. So that's through that. I will be linking that down below, as well as the web link to go just straight to my Etsy. But I'm very excited. So in this launch, I did my keychains that I have and my confetti cups. So I obviously have a lot more inventory over here than that, but I wanted to kind of start out with those things, just to kind of start out and open with, and then I'll be adding new things as I go, or like new collections that I come out with. But I'm very excited. This is a big step for me, and this gives me another platform to try to sell on. So I will go ahead and insert here a screen recording of what my shop looks like and all of that, so that you know what it looks like when you get on there. So here is what it looks like when you find my shop. It is under Sarah's Creative BLLC because they didn't have enough characters for me to put the whole name. So I just put that, and then in my banner I was able to put all of it. I just created my shop banner using Canva. It was real simple. Then over here is like a picture of me. And then as you go over here, you can scroll down. So that is my little logo, and then it just says I'm based in Arkansas. My pieces are all handmade. So here are my keychain listings, and then here is a little description, and this is just an about page kind of thing, and it just talks about me and some of my information. And then as you scroll down, it talks about how when I last updated my shop policies, my shipping, payment options, and then also this part says I don't accept returns, exchanges, or cancellations, things like that. And so that's basically my whole entire shop so far, and that's what it'll look like when you come on it. And yeah, so you can go check it out for yourself. Now that you've seen what my Etsy shop looks like, that is basically the end of this video. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about, was like the background of me working on it and then the actual launch day. So I really hope you will go check out my stuff. Like I said, I will have my social medias linked down below. I will have my Etsy shop linked down below, my email, all of those things. So there's any ways you can contact me however you'd like. And I'm so excited for all of you to see all the hard work I've put into this, and hopefully you will find something that you really like and you'll order from me. I will be so appreciative of any orders that I get. So this is the end of the video. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.